The Nasdaq leading the way in today's market rally, closing near session highs. Every S&P sector was higher. Tech, one of the best performers. Let's bring in EMJ Capital founder and portfolio manager Eric Jackson. Eric, good to have you back with us. Thanks for joining us. So we mentioned there the Nasdaq's performance and Tech's performance, but you're more focused on what the Russell's doing as to whether we're going to see a big rally for the rest of the year or not.
Well, I think it's the most. The Russell is really America, Wilf. It's a broader section of companies. It sort of reflects how well, from small to large, stocks are doing. And it's been pretty flat, basically, since February of this year. So I do believe that it's the Russell is what is going to lead this market higher. And given that we're coming off 5 or 6 weeks of volatility here, I think the Russell has been outperforming since I was last on, just after Labor Day, and I think that strength is going to continue. And so I am optimistic that the market's going to do well here for the remainder of the year.
So before we get your two new picks, let's touch on one that you mentioned when, as you said, you came on just after Labor Day, which has done well since then, up about 23%, I think, which is Upstart. Are you still positive on that or taking profits?
Still positive. It's my favorite holding of all the stocks that I own, Will. And I think it's still tremendously undervalued, even though it's up, 15x or something this year. This is a stock, it's in AI lending. It's trading around, it went to an all-new high today, 380 or something like that. But I would argue this should be a $1,000 stock today. And the reason why is you find me a better fintech stock, public stock, that is growing 300% a year, like Upstart is. I don't know of any. Affirm is a current market darling right now. It's trading at 33x next year's revenues. It all comes down to what you think Upstart's revenues are going to be next year. Right now, Wall Street consensus is that they're going to go from 300% growth to 0% growth next year, which I don't think is realistic. If they do 150% growth next year, as I think is going to be the case over time, it should be a $1,000 stock today. But we'll see.